All right, the other super hard section, we got this, and then we can look at easier days. Just bear with me and remember that at the end of the day, I'm going to teach you kind of the shortcut to help you, and you will be good. All right, so we are adding and subtracting rational expressions. Remember, a rational expression is a fraction. So that means we need to remember how to add and subtract fractions. So remember, if we have a like denominator, so I give the example here, 5/8 plus 1/8. Those are a common denominator of 8. So I just add the top. 5 plus 1 is 6 over 8. If I think about 6 being 3 times 2, and I think about 8 being 4 times 2, well, notice they both have a 2 in common. So those can cancel because 2 divided by 2 is 1. The answer is actually 3/4. So if you can reduce, you will. If you can't, you just leave it as is. So let's apply that to algebra and rational expressions. So if I look at problem A here under example 1, you will see that they have the same denominator, so 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3, okay? So all I need to do is combine the like terms on the top. So I'm going to have 10x plus negative 4x, and then negative 5 plus 8. So all I did there was regroup. I put the 10x and negative 4x together first, and then I did the negative 5 and 8. All over the common denominator of 2x plus 3. All right, so 10x minus 4x is 6x. Negative 5 plus 8 is 3. All over 2x plus 3. Easy enough. We really like when the denominators are the same. They make our life much easier. If the denominators are not the same, we might need to figure out what is the least common multiple of that expression. So I went ahead and simplified these for you, so you don't have to worry about the factoring. The problem that I give you to do for least common multiple is already factored, so it looks like what I already have written here. Okay, so in order to find the LCM, okay, if it's the product of all the factors. Duplicate factors are raised to the greatest power represented. So what that means is, notice x plus 3 is here twice, but the greatest power is to the third power. So that is the LCM that I take, which one I take. And then I take one of everything else in the list. So everything else in the list is just x minus 7. Okay. If you want to try this one on your own, I'm going to write down the answer here. But if not, that's okay too. So there's the answer. You can ponder on why is that the answer. All right, next, adding. I changed the problem here. So I canceled out what's in your workbook, and I changed to something else that I like and I want to show you and I think is manageable. So if you have something like this that is two fractions being added or subtracted, and they're pretty simple. So the difference here on the ones I covered, these have some common factors, like they have something in common. But x minus 1 and x plus 3 have nothing in common, so we're good. When you do not have anything in common in your denominators, you can do what's called the butterfly method. To add or subtract. So first you're going to multiply this diagonal. So 5 times x plus 3. Then you're going to do whatever the sign is in the middle, either add or subtract. In this problem, it's add. Then you do the other diagonal multiplied. All over the two bottoms multiplied together. And then you notice that it makes a cute little butterfly. And then from there, we use our algebra skills on the top. We distribute to get 5x plus 15 plus 7x minus 7. So I'm multiplying here. All over that bottom. I'm not doing anything different. I'm just rewriting it. Then I am going to add the like terms. So 5x plus 7x is 12x. And 15 minus 7 is positive 8. Now, something that I could do if you see that 12 and 8 are both divisible by 4. So I'm going to factor out a 4 and then think 4 times 3x is 12. And 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. And that would be my final answer. Occasionally, you might have something that would cancel at the top and the bottom if they were the exact same. This is not one of those cases, but sometimes that happens. And for your last one, I'm going to do example 4B. If you are given multiple choice, you have an easy way out. Okay, so we're going to go over to Desmos. So if you need to pause and write this down in your notebook, I'm going to switch over to Desmos to show you how to do this. All right, I'm going to type my original expression in. So I'm going to use parentheses to make it all go on the top before dividing there. So notice I'm putting the entire expression there. Then I'm going to type in A. All right, that does not cover up my red one, so that can't be right. Ooh, that one covers up my red one, so I think that's right. If I'm being extra careful, I try all of the answer choices. Oh, nope, that one does not cover up the original graph. And neither does that one. So it has to be the one that matches. So in this case, 1 over x minus 5 would be my answer. Okay, and so for your target today, majority of it is multiple choice, so you should be good to go.